going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee.
The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years.
And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome on the campus of Hartselle High School as we get ready to kick off Area 15 play for the Hartselle Lady Tigers and the Athens Lady Golden Eagles. Starting lineup for Athens, number 2, Cheyenne Battle, number 3, Kenley Hargrove, number 10, Brooklyn Anderson, number 14, Morgan Long, and number 23, Nunu Benford. Head coach for Athens is Capri Tucker. Starting lineup for Hartselle, number 5, Addie Kuth, number 10, Carson Boyer, number 15, Kate Livingston, number 20, Elsie Boyd, and number 25, Brindley Sams. Amber DeLine, the head coach for the Hartselle Tigers. Hartselle with possession early. Nice driving layup there. That's number 20, Elsie Boyd. Hartselle without their leading scorer tonight, Hannah Burks, out with an injury. As Athens will bring it into the front court. Nice pass, and the ball just lips out. That was by Hargrove. Hartselle with the rebound. They'll bring it in their end of the field inside to number 10, Carson Boyer. She's working on the block, puts it up with the left hand, no good. Rebound by Hartselle before they throw it away. Nope, they kept possession. Boyd bringing it on the front court. Look at the block. She'll swing it. Sams swing it over. Now Boyd with a three-point attempt from the corner. It's no good. And Athens will come away with the rebound. That's Cheyenne Battle. Battle will penetrate for bringing it back out. She'll hand it off to Anderson. Anderson at the top of the key. She'll swing it right. Three-point attempt by Hargrove is no good. Long rebound. Will be controlled by Hartselle. Into the front court is Elsie Boyd. Hartselle with the motion offense. Three-point attempt by number 25, Brindley Sams, is no good. That's the first foul on number 14, Morgan Long. That's first team foul. So Hartselle with the inbound. Ball is stolen by Battle. And great recovery by Hartselle to keep a layup. That was number 5, Eddie Keith, getting back for the Tigers. So Athens with the inbound on the baseline. Be up top to Hargrove. She'll pass it off to Battle. Battle driving down the lane. Ball is blocked, but we're going to have a foul on number 5. That is It's Addie Kuth's first personal, first team foul. At the line shooting 2 for Athens will be Cheyenne Battle. First free throw is up and good. And Athens is on the board. Second attempt by Battle of the 2-shot foul is good. Hartselle 2, Athens 2. Athens picking up now with a full court press. Keith will get it in the front court. Great ball movement by Hartselle before Hargrove tips it away. And Hartselle will reset. Boyd in the front court. She'll pass it to Boyer. Boyer over to Livingston for a three-point attempt. It's no good. Battled. And Carson Boyer comes away with the bucket and scores 2. Athens pushing the ball. Battle is fouled. Looks like that's going to be on Boyd. Yep, number 20, Elsie Boyd. That's her first personal. Second team foul for the Tigers. So Battle back to the free throw line. Where she is now 3 for 3. Getting ready to check in for Athens is number 1. That's Jada Kane. She'll replace Morgan Long. Also checking in for Athens, number 24, Kaylee Price. And she will give Hargrove a break. So Battle back at the line. Her second attempt is good. So Battle now 4 for 4 from the line. Athens again with the full court press. Boyd picks up her dribble. She'll get it to Sams. Back to Boyd, and they'll break half court. Elsie Boyd with the ball. Right outside the logo. She tries to throw it into Boyer, and it's tipped away by Athens, but Boyer recovers. She drives, kicks back out to Boyd. Boyd will drive, and it is knocked away, but Athens will have possession. Checking in is number 15, Jalia Stewart. She will replace Battle. As Athens has possession, bringing it into the front court, Elsie Boyd on Kane. Kane will hand it off to Anderson. Over to Price. And now down to Kane in the corner. Kane will penetrate. Nice ball fake. And she is called for a travel. So turnover by Athens. And Hartselle will inbound. Again, Athens with the full court pressure, just slowing Hartselle up. They'll now get in the front court and set up their offense. Nice drive by Brinley Sams for her first 2 points of the game. And Hartselle leads 6-4. Anderson with the drive on the baseline before she kicks it back out. Nice ball movement by Athens as Price attempts a shot. Kane fights for the rebound before turning it over. Ball is stolen by Sams, and she'll drive the length of the court. Missed the layup, and Athens on the rebound. That's Kayla Price. Will stop and shoot a three, and it'll miss, and Carson Boyer pulls down the rebound for Hartselle. She'll slow it up, hand it off to Boyd, and Boyd will cross half court. Directing traffic, getting the calls from Coach DeLine, and they'll get into their offense. Another three-pointed tip by Sams, and the bank is open. The Bank Independent bank is open as a three-point bank shot by Brinley Sams. Back into the offense now for Athens. Price with it at the top of the key, and we've got a timeout, Athens. It's a 30-second timeout. So we'll take a quick 30-second timeout. You're watching high school basketball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
Well, I think fame and Muscle Shoals music is here because we're fiercely independent. And in the early days, it was hard because it was hard for banks to get their head around, we're going to give these hippies some money to go make music. We've been doing business with Bank Independent since the 70s, and to know that they've got our back, it means a lot, and it just kind of takes the stress off of doing business day to day. They've always been there, and it's always been just been a phone call away.
We're back after a 30-second timeout by Athens. Hartselle leads 9-4. 2:41 left remaining in the first quarter. Athens with the inbound on the side. They'll inbound it to Kane. She'll turn it over. Picked up by Sams for Hartselle. She'll bring it into the front court. Guarded by Hargrove. Nice penetration by Addie Keithy for her first 2 points of the game. Now 11-4 Hartselle. Athens looking to get a little bit of them. Have yet to make a 2-point basket or a 3-point basket. 4 free throws by Cheyenne Battle, accounting for all 4 points. Hargrove thinks about a 3 before handing it off to Anderson. And she'll reset the offense. Screen up top by Asia Payton before she penetrates. And it'll be out of bounds off Hartselle. Athens will take over inbounds from underneath the basket. So Athens with the inbound underneath their goal. They'll quick it out to Hargrove. She'll pump fake it before taking a shot, and she buries the 2 points. So Kinley Hargrove with her first 2 points of the game, and it's now 11-6. So pressure that time forces a turnover as Sam steps on the out-of-bounds line. And Athens will inbounds it there. Battle back in the game. She's penetrating. She'll kick it out to Payton. Back to Battle. She'll drive. And Battle's going to go back to the line. As we've got a foul on Addie Keithy. That's her second, team's third. And Battle will be back to the free throw line where she's 4 for 4. And make that 5 for 5. Checking in for Hartselle is number 13. That's Mabry Garnett. So Battle with her second of 2. And she makes another. So she's 6 for 6 now. 6 points. Again, Athens pressuring pretty heavy on the inbounds in the first couple of passes, and then they're kind of dropping back just a little bit. As Sams will cross over into half court. She's being guarded there by Avery Johnston before she'll kick it back out to Elsie Boyd at the top of the key. Boyd penetrates, picks up her dribble. She'll hand it Hand it off to Boyd again. She'll penetrate. 50 seconds now left in the first quarter. 11-8 Hartselle. Over to Sams. She'll drop it in. I believe that's Johnston. Foul was called on number 4, Asia Payton, her first, team second. And at the free throw line for Hartselle is number 24, Avery Johnston. First one is up and good. Brooklyn Anderson checking back in for Athens. Second free throw is up and good. I'm sorry, that's number 32, Cassidy Verser, at the free throw line, and she makes both of them. So 30 seconds now, Athens with the ball, trailing by 5, 13-8. As Battle looking to get open, and she does, but loses control as she goes down the lane, and that'll be a turnover, Athens. Inbound will come into Boyd. She'll kick it over to Sams. 10 seconds on the clock. Great backdoor pass by Sams to Anna Grace Folds. And she's going to be fouled on the layup by number 10, Brooklyn Anderson, her first. Third team foul with number 4, Anna Grace Folds at the free throw line. She'll miss the first one. And she'll have one more remaining. Second attempt is no good. Rebound by Battle. She'll push it. 5 seconds on the clock. She'll drive, miss the layup, rebounded by Kane, but the putback was no good. So the end of the first quarter, your score, Hartselle 13, Athens 8. You're watching high school basketball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
Have you ever seen those halftime scholarships where you have to nail a 40-yard field goal? Yeah, this isn't that. I didn't have to write a long essay or audition or make a half-court shot. I just had to open a Bank Independent account, use my debit card, sign up for online banking, and have a positive balance. That's it. A 20% scholarship to UNA. When Bank Independent invests in students like me, they're investing in all of us and the future of our community. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
Hey folks, you'll never guess where I'm at today. That's right, I'm at my Quick Mart store. Starting off with a fresh cup of coffee, and guess what's next? The biscuit. That was quick and easy, and I'm ready to start my day. Head on over to your favorite Quick Mart store and start your day out right.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
Back to action. Athens lost the ball out of bounds, but was cut by Hartselle. So they inbound, and Brooklyn Anderson nails a three-pointer. So 13-11 now. Elsie Boyd with it for Hartselle. She's looking for help. She'll give it off to Carson Boyer. She'll penetrate and put up the two-shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Vesser, Her attempt is no good. And we're going to have a jump ball. And Hartselle will keep possession. And they will inbound from underneath their goal. Boyd inbounds it to Vesser. She'll kick it up top to Livingston before throwing it back in the corner to Boyd. She'll try and penetrate. Nice spin move. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by number 23, Benford, for Athens. And she is fouled on the penetration. That's on Verser. That's her first foul. Fourth team foul. Number 4, Asia Payton, checking back in for Athens. Foul was on the floor, so Athens will inbound from the baseline. Battle will kick it out to Anderson. Back to Battle. She'll penetrate where it's knocked away by Boyer and picked up by Lily Bradley. Excuse me, that's not Bradley. That's Mabry Garnett. Verser doing work underneath. Got her on rebound, put back again. And it's no good before Benford comes out with the rebound. Anderson working on Garnett. Before Benford pulls the trigger on the three, it's no good. And Boyer comes away with the rebound for Hartselle. Boyer will kick it over to Verser. Back to Boyer. And Verser will set a screen for her as Boyer drives. Her shot is up and good. 2 points, Carson Boyer. Two minutes gone here in the second quarter. Hartselle leading 15-11. Nice crossover dribble by Battle for she'll kick it out to Hargrove for a wide open three, and it's no good before Verser grabs the rebound and kicks it out to Elsie Boyd. Boyd passes it to Boyer before sending it back to Boyd. She'll now drive to the right side and hand it off to Livingston. Back up top to Garnett. Then she'll dish it to Verser. Back to Garnett. Fakes the three. Swings it over to Boyer. Boyer penetrates for the layup, and she is going to be fouled. I believe that's number 4, Asia Taylor on the. It is. Or excuse me, Asia Payton. Her second foul, fourth team foul. At the line shooting 2 will be Boyer. First free throw is no good. Sam's checking back in for Hartselle. Checking in for Athens will be Jalia Stewart. So Boyer with her second attempt, and it is good. So 1 of 2 for Boyer. Hartselle just 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Athens, of course, perfect 6 for 6. All those by Cheyenne Battle. Hargrove will work it in the Athens front court. She'll hand it off to Battle, guarded by Boyer. They're clearing out, and Battle will take her one-on-one. Nice defense by Boyer, getting just a little piece of it. And Hartselle will bring it the other way. Boyer kick it over to Sams, who takes the three, and it's no good. Verser battling Benford, and Benford will come away with the rebound for the Golden Eagles. She'll take it coast to coast before she is fouled. And she'll go to the line for 2. Foul's on Verser. Her second. Team foul number 5. And Benford's first attempt is up and good. I've got to adjust Sam to this foul They reset after each quarter in high school basketball now, so I'm keeping up with fouls, and I'm keeping them up with them the wrong way. Benford's second attempt is no good. Verser come down to the rebound, and we're going to have a timeout. Hartselle be a 30-second timeout. We'll take a break with them. High school basketball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
So it's been a pretty amazing journey with the Orion Amphitheater. The design was ambitious. It's pretty incredible, the caliber of artists that we've had through these doors. Bank Independent has been such a great partner because not only are they taking the stress of the finances off of our plate, but they're investing in us as we're investing in them. And I think that is a strong partnership. Obviously, they've done a fantastic job, and the spirit of what Bank Independent does is right there in the name.
16-12, halfway through the second quarter. As Sam and I were just discussing the new foul rule in high school basketball, they reset after each quarter. It's no longer 1-and-1. You get to 7, you shoot a 1-and-1. So that'll be an adjustment as Hartselle moves the ball. Anna Grace Folds with it. She'll kick it into Boyer. Boyer will penetrate on Benford. Great defense. She'll kick it back out to Elsie Boyd. Boyd will penetrate. Nothing there. Kick it out to 3. And Livingston nails the 3. Kate Livingston with her points, first points of the game, and Hartselle leads 19-12. Nice basket there by number 15, Jalia Stewart, for Athens. So 19-14. Boyd penetrates, stops. She'll pull up and nail the 2-point basket. 4 points now for Elsie Boyd. Again, Hartselle without their leading scorer tonight. Hannah Burks out with an injury. She's kind of the do-everything junior, been playing varsity, I believe, since the 7th or 8th grade. Again, first area game tonight for both these teams. Hartselle comes in 6-5. Athens comes in 6-3 overall. That was Morgan Long on the penetration. She's fouled by number 25, Sams, her first. Third team foul of the second quarter. So Athens living at the free throw line as Morgan Long now will go to the line to shoot 2. First one is up and no good. As Hargrove will check back in for Benford for Athens. And Long will be at the line for her second of 2. Shot is no good, and Carson Boyer will come out with a good rebound for the Lady Tigers. Athens with the front court trap, and we're going to have a foul on number 15, Stewart, her first. Second team foul of the second quarter. So Hartselle will inbounds on the side. Sams will throw it into Boyd. Boyd will bring it up over to Folds. Folds will penetrate, kick it across. It's Livingston again for 3. Rebound is a long rebound. That'll be corralled by Hargrove, and she'll bring it up for Athens. They'll kick it out and get it to Anderson, top of the key. She'll penetrate. Her layup is no good. Fault 4 on the inside and blocked by Carson Boyer. And Livingston will come out with it. She'll slow it up and get it back to Boyd at the top of the key on the Hartselle logo. Kick it across to Sams, who will take a 3, and she'll bury it. Her second 3 of the game, now with 8 points. And Hartselle leads by 10, their largest lead. Hargrove penetrates. She's being guarded by Folds. Kane now with the penetration. Boyer with another block. And that'll be out of bounds, Athens ball. Garnett checking back in for Hartselle. Benford and Battle checking back in for Athens. 1:51 remaining, second quarter. 24-14 your score. As Athens will inbound from under their own goal. Battle will get it in to Kane. She's working on Garnett. Hargrove will pop back and shoot a three, and it's no good. Rebounded by Sams, who hands it off to Boyd. Boyd will penetrate and hit a layup for Hartselle, and Athens will take a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout. 1:33 remaining in the second quarter. Hartselle now leads by 12, 26-14. This is Exports Network, presentation of high school basketball, brought to you by Bank Independent.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you.
Again, all high school sports in the state of Alabama on the Exports Network this year, brought to you by Bank Independent. Proud to be a sponsor of that. Support these high school athletes. As Hartselle leads 26-14, Battle bringing up for Athens. She'll drive to the right before switching back to the left. Kane pick it up there, and Boyer with another block. I believe that's 3 blocks on 3 straight possessions for Carson Boyer. As Price will check back in for Kane. Battle with the inbound. She'll hit it into Benford. A lot of pressure up top by Hartselle. Anderson now with it. She's left open for a 3, and she'll take it off the mark. Sams with the rebound. She'll hand it off to Boyd, and Boyd will bring the ball up front court, being pressured heavily by Battle. But she'll lose Battle, and she'll drive in for another layup. So Elsie Boyd now with 8 points. 2 straight layups for Elsie Boyd. Battle now will kick it back to Price. Back to Battle. 37 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Over to Price. Price will penetrate. Just throw it up, and it's no good. Rebound brought down by Sams. And there's Sams on the handoff from Boyd, and she'll drop 2 in. Hartselle now up 16 on a pretty decent run here. As Battle will penetrate, throw it up, and we've got another foul called. Not sure who that was called on. But Battle will be back at the line to shoot 2 more. It was 25. Sams, that'll be her second foul. And at the line shooting 2, Cheyenne Battle. Folds checking back in for Hartselle. She'll replace Sams, who picked up her second. Morgan Long and Jalia Stewart checking back in for Athens. Battle's second free throw is up and good. 8 for 8 now for Battle. 8 seconds left, so Hartselle will push. Elsie Boyd penetrate with 2 on the clock, and it is no good and brought down by Benford. So your halftime score, Hartselle 30, Athens 16. It's high school basketball right here on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
Have you ever seen those halftime scholarships where you have to nail a 40-yard field goal? Yeah, this isn't that. I didn't have to write a long essay or audition or make a half-court shot. I just had to open a Bank Independent account, use my debit card, sign up for online banking, and have a positive balance. That's it. A 20% scholarship to UNA. When Bank Independent invests in students like me, they're investing in all of us and the future of our community. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
Welcome to the floor, your Lady Tiger Ball.
Hey folks, you'll never guess where I'm at today. That's right, I'm at my Quick Mart store. Starting off with a fresh cup of coffee, and guess what's next? The biscuit. That was quick and easy, and I'm ready to start my day. Head on over to your favorite Quick Mart store and start your day out right.
So it's been a pretty amazing journey with the Orion Amphitheater. The design was ambitious. It's pretty incredible, the caliber of artists that we've had through these doors. Bank Independent has been such a great partner because not only are they taking the stress of the finances off of our plate, but they're investing in us as we're investing in them. And I think that is a strong partnership. Obviously, they've done a fantastic job, and the spirit of what Bank Independent does is right there in the name.
Welcome back. Halftime of the Hartselle Athens girls game. Hartselle leading 30-16. Joined now by Hartselle boys head coach Josh Golden. Coach, tell us a little bit. Get into area play now. You've played a pretty tough schedule so far with some good competition. As we get into area play, what are you looking for out of your team?
Yeah, the schedule that we've played is to prepare us for these area games, and really like what we've seen out of our guys as of late. Played really hard, been really unselfish. committed to really defending the last game especially. So, just be who we are. The ball needs to move. It doesn't need to stick. When the ball's moving side to side and we're getting paint touches, we're at our best. And then defensively, just making sure we're 5 guys on the same page, communicating, talking, good help side, making a really big-time effort to rebound the basketball on both ends. So, that's what it takes for winning basketball. Our area's tough. Tonight is going to be a challenge. Athens brings a good team in here, and we have to do the things that we've done that's given us a chance to be successful. And then some of the areas where we haven't excelled, we've been trying to clean up. So,
what does Athens present tonight? What are you going to have to do to make sure you're in the game? What kind of challenges do they present?
Well, they're going to have when they start. They've started a couple of different lineups, but most of the time they've started 4 guards that can all really shoot the ball. Braden Walker, coach's son, is close to 50% from 3 with really good range, and then number 1, 44, 45%, and then they've got a couple other guys that play on the perimeter, and they all can shoot it. And then they're not as big inside as some of the teams we've seen lately, like Coleman and Hayden, Corner, Alston. But they've got 2 guys that kind of split time in there, and they're good. They play hard. They've got good motors. Really tough on the offensive glass, and so they got a good offensive team. They're going to mix it up. Similar to what we do defensively. We've seen out of them on tape, man-to-man, 2-3, 1-3-1, so they're going to try to keep us off balance. But we certainly have to guard the 3-point line and also make sure that we are that we're getting on the defensive glass. And then, while we do have to protect the 3, they've also got guys that can put it on the floor, so we got to be in, make sure we cut off driving lanes. So good team, good first area test for sure.
Talk a little bit real quick about your team, the leaders on your team. I know Gray Bennett had a really good week, including a big win over Coleman. So talk just a little bit about your team and who the fans can look for in the boys game for your team.
Yeah, I've actually got word today that Gray had been voted the Decatur Daily Player of the Week, and very deservingly so. He had 23 in that big win against Coleman that brought an undefeated team in here. Gray leads us in scoring, followed very closely by Reed Springer. Those 2 guys have carried the load offensively, but we got a bunch of different guys that have had good nights scoring for us. Our only senior, Rhett Boyd. Rhett Boyd is the kind of heart and soul, just plays so hard. He's always undersized and battles really hard for us on the glass. Aiden Pointer, Carter Sheets, Brady Stiles, Asa Priolo, those 7 have kind of been the nucleus, and then Trip Reed gets some minutes, and then we got a bunch of young guys that and a couple of juniors that have played as well. But I think we have balanced scoring. You don't know. It's usually been Gray and Reed, but we've got multiple guys on any given night that have a chance to lead us and score. And so, I tell everybody, they're the most unselfish team I've had. They don't care who scores. They're just always seeking the best shot and the best offensive possession. So it's a lot of fun to coach that type of basketball.
We appreciate you joining us. We appreciate you guys having us out and allowing us to broadcast. We're looking forward to it as we get finished up here the girl game. I can't let you leave, though, without asking your second year, right?
Yes, sir.
The atmosphere of the Coleman game.
It was awesome. Yeah, it was really cool. I wish there was a way to duplicate that. In fact, even with this being an area game, we are having to really fight this game in terms of our goals is more important than the Coleman game, but that was such a great atmosphere, such intense preparation that you've got to fight a letdown, even though it's an area game, Athens is good, but that night was really special. It was really cool. The community, the students, the fans, it was fun to be a part of, and I told our guys that's a good win, not just for our program, but for everybody, the school, the community, everybody.
There's a lot of good rivalries in North Alabama, but none better than Hartselle and Coleman.
I totally agree. It was nice to be on the winning side of it, and we appreciate you guys. Thank you. I know there's a lot of viewers that a lot of times wish they could be here and can't, and are very appreciative of the in-game experience you guys bring. So appreciate y'all a lot.
Thanks, Coach. We appreciate it.
Yes,
good
sir.
luck tonight.
Thanks a lot.
We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to start the third quarter. Hartselle and Athens.
For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back. Start of the third quarter. Athens with the ball, trailing 30-16. Nice backfield pass to Anderson from Kane. And Anderson will drop in too. Hartselle will kick it into Boyer. She's working on Benford. Goes to the left hand, up and under. Nice basket by Carson Boyer. So off to a quick start for both teams here. As Kane throws it over to Battle. Battle penetrate. And we're going to have a jump ball. Should be Hartselle ball as Athens got it to start the third quarter. So Hartselle on the inbound. They'll bring it up. Elsie Boyd finished with 8 points there in the first half. Her and Cheyenne Battle leading each team as Boyer will throw it up with the left hand. It's no good, and Anderson will come down with the rebound and push it for Athens. She'll kick it out to Battle, who was fouled. By Addie Kuthi. That's her third personal. First team foul here in the third quarter. That's once again Battle, who has lived at the free throw line tonight, will go back, and she misses her first one. She was a perfect 8 for 8 up until that shot. Her second attempt is good. 32-19. Lady Tigers leading. As Boyd will direct the offense. She'll hand it over to Sams, who is harassed there by Battle before they get it back to Boyd. Now top of the key is Garnett. She'll get it into Boyer. Boyer will turn, pump fake before driving and scoring two. So Carson Boyer now with 10 points. And we're going to have a foul on the other end as Battle again takes it in. And that'll be on Sams, her third. Battle back to the free throw line. That one is short. Foles checking in for Sams with the 3 fouls. Coach Amber DeLine will sit her down here early in the third quarter. Battle's second one is up and good. So now 10 points. 10 of the 20 coming by Battle, all from the free throw line. Boyd will penetrate for Hartselle. Throw it up with the left hand. It's no good. Boyer battling Hargrove for the rebound before swinging it up with the left hand. So 6 straight points here to start the third quarter for Boyer. Battle penetrate again. Their layup is no good, and Anna Grace Folds will come out with it. And we got a 30-second timeout by Amber DeLine and the Hartselle Lady Tigers. You're watching high school basketball right here on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee.
The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years.
And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
5:41 left here in the third quarter. Hartselle leading 36-20. And we'll have possession inbounding from the baseline. Garnett will take the inbound. She's being guarded there by Battle. She'll kick it up to Livingston, who will now penetrate to the right wing and turn it over. Anderson with the steal. And she'll push. Nice pass to Kane, who misses the layup, and Boyer comes down with the rebound for Hartselle. Great pass there by Anderson. Kane just couldn't finish. Boyer misses the layup on the other end before getting the rebound and missing the putback. And Kane comes out of it for Athens. Tried to kick it ahead. It was tipped by Boyd and right into the hands of Battle, who will get it to Kane, and she's fouled by Carson Boyer. That'll be Boyer's first personal. Third team foul of the third quarter. And Kane will be at the line, shooting 2 for Athens. First one is up and good. As Athens is set to make a line change. With 3 subs, and Kaylee Price waiting to sub in for Kane if she makes the second one. She'll miss it, and Livingston will pull down the rebound for Hartselle. She's being guarded on the front court there by Stewart, and she's going to be fouled on the floor, and that foul will be on Stewart, her second. First team foul here in the third quarter. Hartselle with the inbound. They'll throw it back to Boyd. She'll work one-on-one there before she is fouled by Morgan Long. And the basket will count by Elsie Boyd. So she'll be at the line shooting 1 as Chastity Verser checks back in. She'll replace Boyer, who went on a run there in the third quarter. 6 straight points to get things going. And up until that basket by Boyd had all Hartselle's points here in the third quarter. Boyd will miss the second one. It'll go off Hartselle, so Athens will have possession. As Battle will bring it across half court. Picked up there by Garnett. She'll swing it over to Morgan. Back to Battle. Nice defense by Garnett. And she'll force a turnover. Great defense by Mabry Garnett. Coming up on midway through the third quarter. So now Battle will return the favor on this end and harass Garnett. She'll get it into Verser. And we're going to have a blocking foul on Asia Payton. That's going to be her third personal. Foul is on the floor, so it'll be an inbound for Hartselle. Athens defending the inbound. They'll get it in finally to Anna Grace Folds. She'll kick it over to Garnett. Over into the corner to Boyd. She'll penetrate. missed the shot, but the foul on 14, Morgan Long, her second, and Boyd will go back to the free throw line for 2. First one is up and good. Anderson and Benford both check back in, along with Hargrove, and now Kane. So Boyd with her second of 2, and it's up and good. Hartselle leading 40-21. Just under 4 minutes now left in the third quarter. Kane will drive. She'll miss it. Verser come away with the rebound. Kane knocks it out of her hands, but she gets it back. And Boyd will cross midcourt and get Hartselle into their offense. She'll hand it to Verser at the elbow. Back to Boyd. Boyd penetrates with the left hand and drops 2 more in. So Hartselle on a good run here to start the third quarter, up to a 19-point lead. Kane now with the drive for Athens. She'll hand it back to Anderson, and Anderson will drive. She'll pull up and miss the shot. Livingston knocked it over to Boyd, and Boyd will bring it up court. She'll hand it off to Garnett, who will pull the trigger on a 3, and it's no good. Brooklyn Anderson coming down with the rebound, and she'll push for Athens. And she'll pull up and shoot a 3. It's no good. Livingston with another rebound for Hartselle. Over to Mabry. Hartselle will slow it down now. Trying to get in their offense. Over to Verser at the top of the wing. Back to Boyd. Verser now sets a pick, and Boyd will drive. And she's in for another layup. So it's the Carson Boyer, Elsie Boyd show here in the third quarter. Those two combined for 14 points. Hargrove a 3 for Athens off the back of the iron. It's no good, and Boyd comes away with it. So 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. And Hartselle's going to call a full timeout. So 2:02 remaining third quarter. Hartselle 44, Athens 21. This is high school basketball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
Well, I think Fame and Muscle Shoals music is here because we're fiercely independent. And in the early days, it was hard because it was hard for banks to get their head around, we're going to give these hippies some money to go make music. We've been doing business with Bank Independent since the 70s, and to know that they've got our back, it means a lot, and it just kind of takes the stress off of doing business day to day. They've always been there, and it's always just been a phone call away.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
.202 left in the third quarter. Hartselle now with 3 in double figures. Elsie Boyd leading the way with 16. Carson Boyer with 12 and Brindley Sams with 10. Three-pointer from the corner for Anna Grace Folds. And she's on the board with her first points. Hartselle now opened up a 26-point lead. As Athens looks to try to get it back into this battle. We'll kick it off to Morgan Long, and she'll drive and drop 2 in. Her first 2 points of the game. Great penetration and basket by Morgan Long. Garnett gets it to Folds in the corner, and she's trapped, and it'll be a turnover as Athens comes out with a steal. Battle had numbers, but she pulled it back out. She'll kick it over to Anderson for a three-point attempt, and it's no good. Great battle there by Garnett on the block out of Battle. And the foul will be called on Cheyenne Battle. That's her first personal. Team foul number 5. So Mabry Garnett to the line. Shooting 2 for Hartselle. Her first one is up and good. Boyd checking back in for Hartselle. Benford checking back in for Athens. As Battle will take a break. Garnett's second one is up and good. So 49-23 now. 1:07 remaining in the third quarter. Hartselle has built a 26-point lead as Anderson will penetrate. She'll hand it off to Benford. Benford drives before it's blocked on the backside by Elsie Boyd. Hartselle doing a good job of contesting just about everything in low. It's led to some fouls. A lot of foul shots for Athens, but a lot of blocks for Hartselle. As Folds will tip it away from Morgan Long before she'll get it back and penetrate. And we're going to have a foul on Folds, I believe, with a push from behind. So Folds with her first personal. And back to the free throw line goes Athens. First one by Long is no good. .47 seconds remaining. That's the second attempt by Long. Is also off, and it'll be out of bounds off Verser. So it will remain Athens ball. Anderson with the inbound from the side. She'll kick it into Hargrove. Over to Long. And over to Stewart. Back to Long, back to Stewart. Stewart will pull up with a three, and it's off the front of the rim, and Carson Boyer will come out with the rebound. Boyd now with 22 seconds left on the clock. Hartselle will hold for one shot. Boyer will sing it over to Folds. Athens with trapping, and Folds will turn it over, and Anderson will take it in for two. Boyd will bring it across, 2 on the clock. Garnett with a long three, and it's short. So Hartselle with a 24-point lead here as we head into the fourth quarter. 49-25. This is high school basketball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
So it's been a pretty amazing journey with the Orion Amphitheater. The design was ambitious. It's pretty incredible, the caliber of artists that we've had through these doors. Bank Independent has been such a great partner because not only are they taking the stress of the finances off of our plate, but they're investing in us as we're investing in them. And I think that is a strong partnership. Obviously, they've done a fantastic job, and the spirit of what Bank Independent does is right there in the name.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store. But we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee.
The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years.
And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Story and Lee Furniture.
We're back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. 49-25, Hartselle lead. Athens with the ball. As Hargrove will try a backdoor pass to Anderson, and it's just out of her reach, and it'll go out of bounds. It'll be Hartselle ball. Athens now with a little full court pressure. Boyd with it. She'll get it in the middle to Boyer. Try, but it was stolen from behind by Anderson. She'll hand it over to Morgan Long. Long back to Hargrove. Hargrove pull up and shoot a three, and it's short off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Long, who is fouled by Verser. That'll be Verser's third personal. So Morgan Long back to the line. For Athens. First one is up and no good. Sams, Livingston. And Kathy will check back in for Hartselle. Long second free throw attempt is up and good. And she'll be replaced by Cheyenne Battle. Athens has shot 22 free throws tonight. Most of them by Battle. As Sams will have the ball go right through her hands, and it'll be out of bounds. Another turnover for Hartselle. And Athens will inbound. Anderson throws it into Battle, bring it across the front court. Nope, she almost got away with it, but that was a double dribble as she picked it up and then put it back on the ground. So turnover Athens. And Hartselle will bring it back. Elsie Boyd been running the show for Hartselle tonight. She'll hand it over to Livingston. That little trap is doing well for Athens. It's really putting a lot of pressure on the Hartselle front court, keeping them from getting set in their offense and doing a good job with the recovery on the back end. So nice defense by Athens. Sams will inbound it. She'll send it to Boyer in the corner. Back to Livingston, back to Sams in the corner. She'll bring it out and hand it back off to Livingston. Livingston will pull for a three. It's no good. It'll be rebounded by Hargrove, who wanted to pass it, changed her mind, and she'll get a traveling violation. So possession back to Hartselle. As Sams will pull a three from the corner, and she'll hit it. So Brinley Sams with her third three-pointer of the game, now with 13 points on the night. Hargrove will try to match her. It'll be no good, and Carson Boyer will come out and hand it off to Boyd, and Hartselle will slow it down now with a 52-26 lead. Again, she'll throw it to Sams in the corner, who thought about a three. Tried to get it back to Boyd, and it was knocked out of bounds by Cheyenne Battle. Kane, Price, and Long Peyton checking back in for Athens. Boyd with the inbounds. She'll throw it into Livingston. Inside to Boyer. Back to Boyd. Over to Livingston, who will get it inside to Boyer. She'll work there before they find Sams for another three-point attempt, and it's off the rim. Loose ball on the floor. Hartselle will pick it up. Elsie Boyd will come out with it as we had a little scramble for the ball. As Hartselle will set up the offense. Boyd penetrates. Got a kicked ball, so that'll reset things. 5:29 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 52-26, Hartselle with the lead. And the ball. Livingston tried to get it into Boyer. It was knocked away by Peyton, who will find Sams in the corner, but her three is no good, and Athens comes away with possession. Price will penetrate for Athens with a great penetration and a nice layup for Kaylee Price. Her first 2 points of the night. Hartselle moves quick back down the floor. Boyer finds Livingston for two. So now 8 for Kate Livingston. Anderson was penetrating. She's going to be fouled by Livingston. That's her first. And Brooklyn Anderson will head to the line with 2 shots. First one is up and good. It's 8 points now for Anderson. Her second free throw off the back of the rim, and Carson Boyer will come out of it with the rebound. And as she was getting harassed, Coach Amber DeLine will take a timeout. Hartselle, it's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. This is high school basketball right here on the Exports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
Have you ever seen those halftime scholarships where you have to nail a 40-yard field goal? Yeah, this isn't that. I didn't have to write a long essay or audition or make a half-court shot. I just had to open a Bank Independent account, use my debit card, sign up for online banking, and have a positive balance. That's it. A 20% scholarship to UNA. When Bank Independent invests in students like me, they're investing in all of us and the future of our community. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
I've been using Bank Independent as my primary bank for over 10 years now. Working with Chandler was amazing. She's an absolute professional. She was always there to answer my questions, which I had a lot of. Just felt like I got taken care of from start to finish.
I had somebody that was a phone call away or even a text message away, that if I was having trouble with the equipment or just didn't understand how to do something, they were here. They were at my business.
Welcome back. 4:38 remaining here in the fourth quarter. As Hartselle with the ball, bringing up court. Athens with pressure. Hartselle will break it, get it over to Livingston. Gets it into Boyer. Back out to Livingston, and she'll shoot a three. No good off the back of the rim. And Peyton came out with the ball, and then a foul. On number 25, Brindley Sams, her fourth. Price now with it on another penetration. Loses control of it, and Hartselle comes away with it. Halfway through the fourth quarter, 4 minutes remaining. 54-29 is your score. Hartselle leads. Boyer in the paint. She'll kick it back out. Sams will drive. Try to get it to Boyer, but it's stolen by Anderson. Anderson bringing it up the front court. She's guarded by Livingston. She turns it over as Carson Boyer comes out with a steal. Boyer's done a little bit of everything tonight for Hartselle. Blocks, rebounds, points, steals, a couple of assists. Boyd will get it backdoor. Shots missed. Rebound tied up, and it'll be Hartselle ball. Athens with a line change. Hartselle checking in number 3, Reagan Isbell, and number 13, Mabry Garnett. Sams with the penetration and the turnaround. It's short, and it'll go out of bounds. It'll be Athens ball. 3:06 left here in the third quarter. Isbell knocks it out of the hands of Morgan Long, so it'll stay Athens ball. Battle with the inbounds. She'll get in into Price. Right back into Battle. She'll miss the layup, but she's fouled by Garnett. It's her first personal foul. Back to the free throw line will be Cheyenne Battle. And her first one is good. This will be her 14th free throw attempt of the night for Cheyenne Battle. It's off the back of the rim. It's no good, but Athens will come out of there with the rebound as Morgan Long secures it. Battle drives again. She'll kick it to Price, who will penetrate and miss. And Athens again, Morgan Long comes out with another offensive rebound. And then Long is going to have an offensive foul as she was setting the screen. Excuse me, that's 15 Stewart. That'll be 15 Stewart. And we have a technical foul on the Athens bench. I believe, Sam. I'm not sure what happened. But Elsie Boyd will be at the free throw line, shooting the 2 technical shots. Her first one is up and no good. Hartselle boys and Athens boys coming up next, as Boyd's second attempt is no good. So she'll miss both. Hartselle with possession. Garnett will bring it into the front court, get it into Boyd. She'll turn, kick it to Reagan Isbell in the corner. Isbell back to Boyd. Back to Isbell and then back to Boyd. Garnett now with it, being guarded by Battle. Into Boyd for Battle, will come out with a steal. And we'll have a timeout, Athens. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick break. High school basketball here on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
When we knew that we needed a commercial space, we knew we wanted to keep all of our business with Bank Independent. Everything else had been so wonderful that we felt like there was no need to shop around.
Have you ever seen those halftime scholarships where you have to nail a 40-yard field goal? Yeah, this isn't that. I just had to open a Bank Independent account and follow a few simple steps. That's it. A 20% scholarship to UNA. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
2:09 left. Hartselle 54, Athens 30. Athens with the ball. Cheyenne Battle will penetrate. Shot is no good. Late whistle. And Garnett is called for her second. And Battle will go back to the free throw line. for attempts number 15 and 16. She's 11 of 14 from the line now. First shot is up and good. Peyton checking back in, replacing Benford for Athens. As Cheyenne battle with her second attempt. It's up and good. So 13 points for Battle, all from the free throw line. As Hartselle breaks the full court press and gets it to Isbell in the corner. She is trapped there, gets it out to Sams, who will try and get it back to the top of the key, and they do with Garnett. Over to Folds, back to Sams, and back to Folds, and to Garnett in the corner. He's trying to get it into Verser, and it was thrown away. And the layup missed on the other end. And then the ball goes over the top of the backboard. So it'll be Hartselle ball. Stewart checking back in for Athens. 1:23 remaining. As Athens once again in the full court press. They'll get into Verser in the middle. She'll kick it out to Garnett. Over to Isbell, who is looking for somebody open. And she'll get the 5-second call. Excuse me, timeout Hartselle. 30-second timeout. We'll leave it right here. Sam, 1:06 remaining. Here in the fourth quarter again, Hartselle and Athens boys coming up next in another Area 15 matchup. Hartselle coming in at 6-4. Athens coming in at 4-5. So Hartselle will have it. They'll inbound it right in front of the Hartselle bench. As Sams will handle the inbounds. She'll throw it backcourt to Garnett. And over to Sams. Athens doing a really good job with it. I think if they would have got into this defense earlier, we may have a different story. The trapping has worked out well in getting the ball out of the guard's hands. And there's a steal on the inbound as Battle comes away with it. And she'll have an open drive before ball's knocked out from behind my baby Garnett. So it'll be Athens ball. 47 seconds remaining. Inbound went to Stewart. She was fouled by number 4, Anna Grace Folds. Her second. So Stewart will go to the line for 2. Her first one is no good. Stewart's second attempt is good. 54-33. Full court pressure by Athens. Garnett will get ahead to Isbell, who tries to get it to Verser on the inside. Knocked out of her hand by Athens. Asia Payton got a hand on it. So Hartselle will inbounds. Into Isbell, out top to Garnett, over to Folds. She will drive, kick it to Isbell in the corner, who thought about a 3. Instead, pulled it back out and gave it to Garnett. Over to Sams. Back to Garnett. 10 seconds now. As Hartselle will just try and run the clock out. 5. Sams picked up her dribble. And we've got a foul called on Battle. 1.9, Hartselle with the inbounds. He'll get it into Garnett. And that'll do it. Hartselle goes to 1-0 in Area 15 play with a 54-33 win over Athens. We'll take a little break. Coming up next, it's Hartselle and Athens boys in a big Area 15 matchup. It's high school basketball right here on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
This is the X Sports Network.
Bank Independent. We're invested in you.